it's time to align the Pacific hub. Now, GDI forces in the Southern Pacific are loyal to Colonel James, so don't expect a hero's welcome. Go.
Hi, I'm Mike Losecki. I'm a senior producer at Electronic Arts working on Command & Conquer 4. I'm going to go ahead and play one of the nod missions for you from our game. I'm going to select the offense class because I like really hard-hitting ground-based units, and that's the class for it. So as you can see, I have my crawler here. You may have seen some of the videos of this previously on game trailers or other sites. With my crawler, one of the things I can do is I can build units as it is mobile, and you can see them here in the hold. Now those units are actually building, but in order to place them in the world, I need to unpack my crawler, and you'll see the units come out here. I'm going to go ahead and move on to my first objective, which is to disable one TCN dampening station. So I'm going to go ahead and move out. That is up here to the north. And one of the things you'll see that's new in Command & Conquer 4, besides the fact that you have classes and crawlers and things like that, are these red Tiberium crystals. Now those crystals are important to me because they allow me to upgrade. And you can see here in my upgrade tabs, I have nothing selected yet because I don't have any upgrade points. Each red crystal that I grab is going to give me 5 points and allow me to either buy upgrades for my units or upgrades in my unit tier technology. So I'm going to try to get one red crystal so that I can buy my first tier. So I'm into tier 2, which gives me more powerful units. So I'm using some fast moving units, and also you can see here with my engineers, they have the ability to jump, so I can get right at that crystal here in a second. Oh, actually, sorry, I got to fight these guys off. Let me back off here. So I got the crystal with the engineer, but I'm losing my other units, so I forgot about the GDI defenders up there. So I'm going to back off and bring my crawler forward. So if I go back to my crawler, you can see him here. Once again, he's mobile. I'm going to build up a couple of Avengers. And while I'm at it, I'm going to go ahead and buy my tier 2 technology with the 5 points that I've just earned. Come back down here, it's going to give me access to some stealth tanks, which I really like. I love the ability to sneak up on units, and stealth tanks are also great against air units. The other thing you'll notice is when I upgraded my crawler to tier 2, in addition to getting access to some new units, my crawler gained a weapon system here on the top of it, so it actually can defend itself. And if I get to tier 3, it gets an even heavier weapon system. So effectively, crawlers not only build units, and not only are they mobile bases, but they, towards the end of each game, become almost like a battleship. They have a lot of weapon systems on them. So here you can see I'm building the last of my stealth tanks. I'm also going to go ahead and build one of the cyborg commandos. Pretty interesting unit, and then it's able to capture units from the enemy side. Here we see an upgrade crate, and if I grab that, it's going to go ahead and individually upgrade whichever unit touches it first. So you can see I gained a rank on that unit. The unit will now have better armor and will also do more damage when it hits. So there we go. And here we have the offense MCV from our crawler from the GDI team. I'm going to go ahead and take that out. Now he'll be able to respawn it, but one of the things that I'll gain an advantage by taking him out is, one, I'll get a lot of experience points, and two, it'll also slow him down. He won't be able to defend as well without that crawler. He won't be able to build units for about 3 minutes. So that's a nice advantage for me, if I can do it before his buddy here takes out enough of my units. All right. Now, nod is traditionally and is in C&C4 a different way to play the game. The nod is straightforward. Sometimes you do a bit sneakier. Here, I've built up enough units where I don't have to sneak around and apply a lot of strategy. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and move forward. This is the dampening station that I need to take out in order to complete the first objective. I also need to build some more units. While I have been doing fairly well, I've also lost a couple. I'm going to go ahead and build some of the Scorpion tanks, which have a cool laser system, really good at taking out other ground-based units. So, objective 1, you need to go ahead and destroy the dampener. All right, now I've taken out the dampening station. We're going to go ahead and proceed on to the next part of the mission. And get back to my crawler. I have, and one of the things you'll see here that's new is we have command points and a command point cap. So I've used 42 of my 50 command points. Each unit is going to show me how many command points it costs. The engineer, for example, is 3 command points. Flame tank is 6. I'll go ahead and build 1 flame tank. So I think I'm going to need it here in a second. So I'm going to proceed over to the other side of the map, where I'm going to engage another GDI defender. And here comes my army. And here you see as I'm moving up, I am capturing this artillery turret. Capturing works by the amount of units that I have around it. Whichever side has the most units close to a capturable structure will start to move the ownership towards its end of the spectrum. So here you can see it's moving towards red because I am the nod player. All right, so I've gone go ahead and place my crawler so I can get my flame tank out. I'm going to get everything in a nice formation over here. And here you can see my crawler's taking some damage, but he's actually fairly effective at defending himself. I'm going to go ahead and take my cyborg commando and try to sneak over here and grab that Tiberium crystal really quick. He'll probably take a little bit of damage, but nothing that he can't survive. There's another 5 points, and I need 1 more crystal. So, how far away is that guy? That's pretty far away. All right. So here we see a GDI defense player. I'll go ahead and take his crawler out as well. And you can see up here, Hammerhead, which is a support unit from the appropriately named support class. And I'm going to take out the armadillo that's over here too. A lot of crates to pick up, and go ahead and do that and get some upgrades going on my units. One of the great things about playing Command & Conquer games, if I lose some units, I can always just build a few more. And one of the really cool things about C&C4 is I can build units while I'm moving my base somewhere else. So I'm going to continue moving over. And here you can see my final objective, which is to take out a Nod crawler. This is a splinter faction, is actually trying to oppose Kane. I'm playing for Kane right now, so I'm going to go take him out. Or actually, in this case, her out. And you can see some of the Nod players' units trying to fight me off. So they're backing up. I'm going to go ahead and get to that red crystal that I wanted earlier that we were looking at. And I'm also going to go ahead and deploy my crawler so I can get a few more units out. I'm taking a bit of damage, but I think we're going to be a-okay. Then get that crystal. Once I get this crystal, it's going to allow me to go ahead and build, well, I'm going to use the upgrade points to buy Tier 3, which is not only going to give me some new units here, and also notice now that my crawler has a 3rd weapon system on it. Well, thanks guys. This is a short look at Command & Conquer Nod campaign. Thanks again. This is Michael Lasecki from Electronic Arts.